A mother and her young daughter stood on a crowded bus. The little girl cried, complaining her legs ached and begging to sit down. Glancing around, the mom spotted only one empty seat, occupied by a young man wearing headphones. She tapped his shoulder and urged him to let her child sit. When he hesitated, she raised her voice, complaining that people nowadays lacked kindness, and calling him out for ignoring a crying kid. The man finally stood up. Every passenger fell silent. The second everyone saw he only had one leg, still the woman paid no mind and pulled her daughter onto the seat, watching the man stagger and struggle to keep balance. As the bus moved, the girl felt terrible. She quickly stood up, held his hand gently, and offered the seat back to him. The bus went quiet once more. This young girl reminded all the adults around that compassion and basic humanity are simple virtues we often forget. My daughter came home with candy one day and told me an elderly man at the bus stop had given it to her. Alarm bells rang in my head right away. The next morning I accompanied her to the stop and saw the old man holding a bowl of candies and handing them out to kids. I stopped my daughter from eating any and checked the treats carefully. Another mother grew furious, yelling at the man and calling him a creep. He looked hurt and walked away. The next day the same mother lost her temper again, accused him of stalking and called the police. Officers cuffed him while he kept repeating he was just trying to keep children safe. That night I saw his story on the news. Years ago his own daughter had been hit by a car while playing near the road. At the bus stop he handed out her favorite candy to draw kids away from danger, hoping no other family would endure his grief. He later suffered a heart attack and passed away, yet people finally recognized him as a true hero. A 15-year-old girl fell for a guy she met online. He used AI filters to alter his appearance and voice, making himself look and sound like a teenager. He was incredibly attentive, sending her exactly the gifts she liked and staying up late to comfort her when she argued with her parents. Trusting him completely, she agreed to meet him in person once her parents left for vacation. When the doorbell rang, she fixed her appearance excitedly and opened the door. To her shock, a middle-aged man stood outside, and right behind him were her own parents. It turned out her parents had hired this man to pose as the online stranger. They staged the whole thing to teach their daughter a vital lesson about the dangers of trusting people she only knew from the internet. A student named Richard rushed to me, terrified. He said a classmate kept a large knife in his locker and a notebook filled with his personal details, including his schedule, lunch spot, and home address. I called school security and opened the locker, finding the knife and journal just as described. I pulled the concerned classmate aside to question him. He said he could explain everything, but the final school bell rang before he could finish. Panicked, he tried to bolt for the exit, only to be stopped by police officers we had already contacted. He fought wildly, thrashing and trying to bite his way free as officers restrained him. We laid out the evidence and demanded the truth. He finally shouted that Richard had been following his younger sister home every day. The journal tracked Richard's movements, and the knife was meant to protect his sister. Just then, police radio reported an assault on a young girl, and the suspect matched Richard's description. I was born with what my dad claimed was an extremely rare medical condition called myostatin deficiency, which gives people super strength. Only about 100 people worldwide had it, and he said I was born to be a champion. Growing up, I was far stronger and more muscular than other kids. I joined wrestling teams and dominated every competition, but my body struggled to keep up. My internal organs ached badly after each match, so my dad prepared special nutrient-rich meals for me to recover. By 13, I even beat high school competitors during a major tournament final. I pushed through severe chest pain on my dad's orders, then blacked out and woke up in hospital. Doctors ran tests and revealed the awful truth: I had no special condition at all. All those so-called nutritious meals were laced with steroids my dad had secretly given me for years. Every trophy I earned was built on drugs. I realized he cared more about winning trophies than he ever cared about me. He bought a dog suit for over 15,000, realistic fur, a jaw that opened, he could pretend to be a dog. Walked on a leash, did tricks, ate dog treats, opened a zoo where people paid to wear the suit. People thought it was strange, he never revealed his identity. In the 12th century, 2 green-skinned children appeared in an English village, spoke an unknown language, wore strange clothes, ate only raw beans. The boy died, the girl survived, learned English, said they came from St. Martin's Land, a green place with no sun, but that place doesn't exist. The green skin was never explained. Flush a fish down the toilet, it enters the sewer system. Dirty water and trash reaches a treatment plant. Chemicals that kill fish escapes alive. Ends up in a river, predators and pollution. Survival is unlikely. Your limbs folded inward, pressed against others' bodies, crush you from every side. Locked in place, more bodies pile on. Everyone on Earth fused into one massive human cube, split by gender. Men's side reaches over 2,000 feet. Women about 100 feet shorter, stacked together taller than 3 Empire State Buildings. Drop an ant off the Empire State Building and you'd expect it to smash flat. Air resistance slows its tiny body drastically. It barely weighs anything. Max force speed is just a few mph, and its hard exoskeleton lets it land safe and unhurt. When soldiers ran out of bullets back in the day, they stuffed nails down gun barrels. They packed loose gunpowder deep, then rammed random junk on top, firing. Lit the powder, blasting sharp metal scraps everywhere as makeshift ammo. After his mom passed away, a man hid a corpse in a closet. He kept cashing her pension checks for 3 years. When her ID expired, he wore her wig, makeup and clothes to renew it, but staff spotted his chin stubble and called cops, who found her mummified body. Hot molten lead got poured into a lidded metal cup with tiny holes. People swung this tool, lead-bound prisoners, spraying boiling lead onto skin. It burned flesh deep, stuck inside wounds, triggered brutal infections, and made torture agonizingly slow.